Here is the 2014 to 2018 Kia Forte. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the video. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Let's start with the visor lights, the one that's behind the sun visors. You will need a small flathead screwdriver, one that looks like this. Now throughout this video, I'm going to just use this flathead screwdriver straight, but if you want, you can use a small microfiber towel to prevent any scratches on the plastic there. So let's go ahead, get the screwdriver, and the way to get this light out is pry it right out from there. Yep, right where I'm prying it out from, that's the way to do it. Pry it out, and then you can just use your fingers to get the light out. And now the light is out. To disconnect the electrical connector, you can't just pull it off straight. You gotta press down right where I'm pressing. See, I'm gonna point it out to you now. Right there, point out there, and then slide the light out. Now to get the bulb out, what you have to do first, you have to slide it. See how it's locked in place? So slide it, quarter of a turn. See, now it's pointing straight there. Now just use the screwdriver and get the bulb out. At the same time, pull back on that one side, screwdriver and pull back, and the bulb is just gonna pop right out. That's the bulb right there. Now I'm not sure what the size is. It's maybe DE3175, but I could not confirm it. Maybe it's DE3175. Get the new bulb, put it in there with the non-moving side, and then sort of just press down on that movable clip, that flexible clip. Just press down on it while that edge of the bulb is sort of pointing up down, like that, the way I'm showing in the video right now. Just press down, in it goes, and now turn it like a quarter turn to lock it in place, and that is good. It only goes on in one way. Align the electrical connector there with it, slide it on, click it. Now to put the light back on is the exact reverse process. The side that came out last, that goes in first, and then press down from the other side. Everything's looking good. Now let's move on to the map lights. Open the sunglass holder and then get the screwdriver right where I'm getting it and pull it down from there. That's it, one clip, and now you can just sort of pull the entire lens off. And there you go, the lens is now off. To get the light out, all you have to do is just grab the screwdriver and use that to pry the bulb off. Now be careful, you wear some gloves or something because the bulb may be hot. The bulb size is DE3175. You can put a regular bulb or you can put an LED bulb like this back in. Make sure the two edges of the bulb, the metal parts, are contacting the metal contact points inside the light there. Just align it, test it out. That's looking good. Let's put the lens back in. And see that edge, the one I'm showing? Yeah, that goes in first. Align it so, and then press it down and lock it in place. And that is good. Now I'm going to repeat this process for the other map light, but it's the exact same thing. No differences whatsoever. Same lens, same way to get it out. Same bulb. Again, just use the screwdriver to pry the bulb out. And there it is. DE3175, same bulb. Now put the bulb back in and try it out a couple times. Make sure it's working before you put the lens back in. It may happen that even after you put it back, maybe the bulb just like moved a little bit. Now it's not working. Just take it out. And let's try this again. Adjust the bulb. It's kind of sensitive, but yeah, I'm just trying to show you that this may happen to you as well. Once the bulb is correctly in place, everything is good. Let's put the lens back on. And that is looking good. Now the dome light. Get the screwdriver right where I'm getting it and pry it out from there. Get one clip, get it out, and then from the edges just pry the lens out and it's gonna pop right off. Again, same bulb, DE3175, same way to get it out. Once you get the bulb out, make sure the metal points are contacting over there. You may have to adjust the bulb a little bit to make sure it's working. Like I said, it's kind of sensitive, so make sure it's working. You may have to adjust it, and that is looking good. Let's put the lens back in, align it, push it in place, and you're done. Now moving on to the trunk light. Let's pop the trunk for that. The light is right over there. To get the light out, you will need a screwdriver again. Press right over there, and then with your fingers and the screwdriver at the same time, pry the light out. Yep, and the light is out. To get the electrical connector off, similar to the visor light, you've got to press down over there. You press down and the light is disconnected. Now this is the tricky part. You've got to get that black part off. And this is where it takes a few seconds. You've got to press down So you press down and pry it out at the same time, like two things at the same one motion. It's gonna take a few seconds. Be patient with it. I'm not going to fast forward this part of the video because I want you to see that it does take a few seconds to get that black part out. It's coming off from one side now. And it's coming off from the second side now. Okay, and now it's out. That's good. To get the bulb out, you've got to pull back from that one side, the flexible side. Just pull back from there and just pry the bulb out with the screwdriver. The bulb size is 6418. This is a different bulb size. This is not the DE3175. This is 6418, different bulb size. Get the bulb back in the way I'm showing. Align it, get it in place. Turn the bulb there to lock it in place. And now let's put the black part back on. Align it, push it down to click it in place, and let's put the light back in. It only goes on in one way. Align it, slide the electrical connector on and click it. Now let's put the entire light back into the body. Yeah, that's it. That's the correct way to do it. Okay, so get that one side in, then push the second side on, clip, done. And that's pretty much it. Hope you found it useful.